Yes, indeedy, it's me, it's your boy. Let's get down for the clown. Crime 101, Helmsworth, Halle Berry, Ruffalo. What? But you know what we do? I start with me, you, and the crew. Now pull up, boom.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation. It's your boy T3 Geek Town. Let's get down for the climb. Before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. I appreciate everybody that comes through. 302 subscribers. We hitting for that 350. Go tell your mama. Go tell your friends. Yo, but you know what we do? We came for Crime 101 because that's what brought you up in here today. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's talk about the long awaited conversation about Crime 101. What is this movie about? This movie is about a young man or an older man or a middle-aged man, whatever you want to call him, is out there doing his thing, out there making money on the big man's dime, doing whatever he got to do to get this crime. Ruffalo plays a private detective who knows about the Crime 101. And why is it called Crime 101? Because on the freeway in LA, the 101 freeway, everything that Helmsworth does as this criminal is along the 101. And the man is following the patterns. Well, the police department don't trust him because he is a ragtag, rough and tough police officer, old school cop that just believes in doing old school detective work and not just making the books look good. And so he is not on the ends with the other people in his department, nor his partner who wants to make the next portion of his career up in there. Halle Berry plays a real estate lawyer who comes and goes and helps get all her lawyer, all the folks, the big people's money. You know what I'm saying? Insure your house, insure your jewelry, insure your paintings, insure your things. But she's an older woman and she's trying to come up in the game because she's trying to make partner. But they don't want her to come up in there. They just want to use her for her looks to help them get more clients as they bring in somebody younger, and she starts to feel some type of way. Well, along the pathway, Helmsworth's character crosses paths with Halle Berry's character, where he finds out that what they got, she can help him get the biggest payday he wants, and he can retire from the game. Along the way, Helmsworth meets a chick that he falls in love with, but he can't tell her his secrets because he's out there doing bad things, but he doesn't want old girl to feel some type of way about it. Well, the guy that he works for does not like the fact that he has rules and will not kill, and he tries to send another guy to come in and take his place. Now, after he robs them, he was going to get robbed himself. But it all goes bad, it all goes awry, and all goes crazy, and it's 2 hours worth of nothing. Everything I told you could be done in like an hour and 20-30 minutes, but apparently they decided to take this movie a lot longer than it had to be done, and I was not feeling the situation. Like the entire time I'm just like, oh my God, can we get to the plot, to the point? Like you meeting his relationships, you going through Holly's her emotional breakdown, you going through Ruffalo's divorce, you know what I'm saying? You go All the Crimes was 101, you found out Helmsworth was an orphan as a child. Like there was so many things that I did not need to know, nor did I care. I just wanted to be there for a very entertaining style movie, but you're trying to bring emotion out of me as well as bring me a slight bit of action packedness. How many Afro picks did this one get? I want to say it was about 2.8 Afro picks, just above average. The more I thought about it, the lower the score got. Because when I first initially thought about it, I was like, all right, maybe it's a 3.32, something like that. But no, 2.8 is where we're at. This is what we're looking at. You could definitely wait for this to drop on, well, I was about to say DVD. I'm about to show my age. You could definitely wait for this to drop on a streaming service, on one of them. So it's going to show up on something in the next month or so. So give it a pause, give it a wait, give it a moment. You ain't got to rush to the store to go see this yet. All right, folks, you want to know what we're talking about tomorrow? That is a newsworthy conversation for me because we got a lot to discuss that's coming up in this world. What do we talk about? I told you a whole bunch of stuff in the absolute universe is coming up, but I feel like we need to have an old school comic book town conversation. So we're going to have a flashback from way back when we have this conversation. But you know what it is. Yeah, when you know the song is on, it's time for your man to get long and get gone. But you know how I get down. If you see your man's in the streets, ow! Hit him with the beats. Hit him with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle. Like, subscribe, share. Let's go!
It's caught in the crossfire.